Good morning all. My name is Santhosh Kumar, Assistant Professor, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. My subject is ethical hacking. Today I am discussing about wireless hacking. So what is wireless hacking? Wireless hacking is also known as Wi-Fi hacking, is the process of gaining unauthorized access to the wireless networks, devices and data by exploiting vulnerabilities in their security. This is typically done by using specialized tools and techniques to intercept wireless signals, bypass security protocols, or gain access to login credentials or other sensitive information. So when organizations are maintaining Wi-Fi's or Wi-Fi, so any of the hacker can crack the Wi-Fi password or easily they can enter. Maybe first step is they have to guess the Wi-Fi password and they can enter. Otherwise, they have to use some tools to hack the Wi-Fi password and they can enter into the organization Wi-Fi. So it is the process of gaining unauthorized access, guessing password or using some tools, they can enter into the organization Wi-Fi. And these are the exploiting vulnerabilities in their security. How they are entering means it will be depend on their vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities means what are the errors to find. So what are the loopholes are there in the organization Wi-Fi, and they can find the errors and they can enter with unauthorized access. And it is using specialized tools and techniques to intercept wireless signals, bypass security protocols, or gain access to login credentials to other sensitive information. So what are the tools they are using? What are the techniques they have to use? Means we will discuss now. And types of wireless networks. Wireless networks come in various forms, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or any cellular networks. We can primarily focus on Wi-Fi networks as a most common, frequently targeted by hackers. Hackers mostly they enter into the organizations Wi-Fi only. So Bluetooth, the cellular are the secondary. These are the very small things to hack. Components of wireless networks. So if we want to find the Wi-Fi or we have to maintain the Wi-Fi, what are the components we need? So wireless network include routers, access points, and client devices like laptop, smartphone, and components is essential for securing a network efficiently. Security protocol. Wireless networks use security protocols to protect data transmission. The most common protocols are WEP, Wide Equipment Privacy, WPA, Wi-Fi Protected Access, and WPA2, WPA3. WPA2, WPA3. These are the Wi-Fi firewalls. So if these are strong, nobody can hack or can track Wi-Fi password or Wi-Fi network. If some tools they are using, some Wi-Fi tools they are using, they are enter into this one, then these firewalls can be break. Strong if these firewalls can be break by hackers. If hackers are using tools to enter into Wi-Fi, they can break Wi-Fi firewalls like WPA, WPA2, WPA3. So almost WPA, WPA2, WPA3 are the strong firewalls. But if any hackers can break the Wi-Fi, then they are trying to hack or they are trying to break these firewalls. So these WPA2, PA3 and WEP, wireless equipment equivalent privacies, are very important, crucial role for the Wi-Fi's. These are the Wi-Fi firewalls. How Wi-Fi attack work? Wi-Fi hackers involves using specialized tools and techniques to gain unauthorized access to the wireless network devices and data. Already we discussed WPA2 and PA3 strong. How can they enter? Means they are using some tools and techniques to misuse the WPA2 and W3A3. Means their firewalls can be break and they can enter into the Wi-Fi with unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. So what are the devices, what are the drivers you are using? First one, what driving. The first step in a Wi-Fi hack is to scan the area of available virus networks known by the what driving is scan the Wi-Fi's, or they can find target Wi-Fi. Hacker can find what is a target organization and what is a target organization Wi-Fi, or otherwise they have to find out the casually how many Wi-Fi's are there in that area. And this can be done using tools such as Wi-Fi scanner or network analyzer, which can detect the presence of nearby wireless access points, APs. The hacker will look up the network with weak or no security, which will easier to hack. So suppose they scan the Wi-Fi's. Suppose some 5 Wi-Fi's are there. In this Wi-Fi, no password. Which one is there? If anything, no password, easily enter. Or if anything, strong password is there, then they can use some tools to break the Wi-Fi password and they can enter. Otherwise, another one is a sniffing. Once the hacker has identified a target network, they will use a packet sniffer to capture wireless signals and analyze them for weaknesses. A packet sniffer can capture network traffic in real time, allowing the hacker to see all of the data being transmitted over the network, including login credentials, personal information, and other sensitive data. So it is a one type of tool the hacker can be used to find out the target network, and they can use the packet sniffer to capture wireless signals and analyze them for weaknesses. So what is a Wi-Fi? They can hack and they can track and they can weak the signals of the Wi-Fi. Cracking. It is the target network using a password protected security protocols, WPA or WPA2. The hacker will attempt to crack the password using specialized tools. They can involve in brute force attack. Already we discussed brute force attack is a method to find out, to crack the password of the target organization and every possible combinations of characters until the correct password is found. So using some dictionary words, guessing password, that is a cracking using brute force attack. Spoofing is a target network using MAC address filter to restrict access. The hacker may attempt to spoof their MAC address in order to gain access. MAC address is spoofing involves changing the unique hardware address of the hacker devices to match the MAC address. So what is a MAC address? The hacker can find out and they can misuse the MAC address and they can access the network. That is called spoofing. Exploiting vulnerabilities means to find out the what is the target vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities means errors are there. So they can find out target errors. If target errors, if we know, then easily can access to the network. So if the target network is using vulnerables or outdated security tools, vulnerabilities means weak or no errors are there. If there are more errors means that is very weak or security is very poor, and the hacker may attempt to exploit weaknesses in the protocol in order to gain unauthorized access. This can involve using a variety of hacking tools and techniques, including buffer overflow, code injection, and SQL injection. So, using these techniques, they can exploiting the vulnerabilities and they can enter weak security. Accessing the network. Once the hacker has gained access to the network, they may attempt to access sensitive information or carry out malicious activities such as installing malware or launching a DDoS attack. So if they are entering the network, what will happen means they can install malware software. Malware software means it is one type of virus, and DDoS attack means they can create the traffic. They can create the traffic and they can enter or they can hack the network. So it is one type of attack. DDoS means they are, suppose, source to destination, the data is passing, they are misusing this data, or they can remove or slow process from source to destination. The packet flow can be reduced, means the traffic can be created. If we are creating the traffic in the network, then we can easily crack or easily hack the network. It is one type of attack, that is a DDoS attack. Another one is a malware software is installed in the system. Types of Wi-Fi attacks. There are several types of Wi-Fi attacks in the ethical hacking employed to exploit vulnerabilities in wireless networks. Okay, so I have to find out what is a Wi-Fi attack. How can I can attack the Wi-Fi? Means first, hacker can identify the vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities means weak points or errors of network. In this first one, rogue access point. A rogue access point is set up of mimic a legitimate network, unsuspecting users connected to it, allowing hackers to intercept data. Okay, unsuspicious users connected to it. So they are entering through the Wi-Fi to the network, and unsuspecting users can connect to it, allowing hackers to intercept data. Evil twin attack, similar to rogue attack. These involves setting up a fraudulent Wi-Fi access point with a name similar to a legitimate one to devices users. Suppose one organization is maintaining ORG1 Wi-Fi. It is a ORG Wi-Fi. So another ORG1 Wi-Fi also they can create. Same organization name, same Wi-Fi name, duplicate Wi-Fi can be created. If any unauthorized, if any of the person, they don't know which one is the original, which one is the duplicate, they don't know. Okay, unfortunately, if they are pressing the duplicate Wi-Fi name ORG1, then without a password, they can enter into their hacker's Wi-Fi. Okay, and what they are doing, what are the security, what are the histories, what are the browsing they are doing, they can find. Organizers can track easily. And packet sniffing. Hackers capture packets of data transmitted over the network. Unencrypted networks are particularly vulnerable to this type of attack. Suppose the data is sending from source to destination through the packets. The data is sending through the packets only. If data is transmitted over the network, unencrypted means any third party. Okay, any hacker in the middle of source to destination, he can manipulate or he can read or he can delete the data. He can manipulate the data and he can send it to the destination. It is one type of, it is MMIT, man in the middle attack. Man in the middle attack, MMIT attack. So another is a Wi-Fi jamming. Using a device that emits radio frequencies, hackers can disrupt the normal functioning of Wi-Fi network, making it unusable. If you are using Wi-Fi jamming means Wi-Fi cannot work. Wi-Fi can't work. Then what will happen? Hacker can hack from backdoor to the organization through this Wi-Fi. And WEP, WPA cracking. So these are the network firewalls. If you are breaking these firewalls, break firewalls using with some tools, that is a crack key reinstallation attack. Using this method, they are breaking the firewalls of the organization Wi-Fi. Man in the middle means between the source to destination. If any encryption is not possible, then hacker is middle. He will monitor what are the source to destination, that is a data is transferring, he will monitor, he will manipulate the data between the communication between source to destination. How we are preventing these Wi-Fi hacking? Against the Wi-Fi hacking involves implementing various security measures to protect wireless networks from unauthorized access and data theft. Some effective prevention and mitigation strategies include: how can we prevent from wireless hacking? Means change default administrator username and password. Username password we can change regularly. Change password using strong encryption protocols, WPA, Wi-Fi protected access. Strong firewalls can maintain. Disable SSID broadcasting to make wireless network less visible to potential hacker. If it is not disabled, not visible, then they don't know which type of broadcasting they are using. And use MAC filtering to allow only authorized devices to connect to the wireless network. Using MAC filtering to avoid the hacking. Implement a firewall to block unauthorized access to the network. Keep wireless access point and all connected devices updated with the latest security patches and firmwares. Using a virtual private network, VPN, to encrypt all traffic transmitted over the wireless network. Using VPN to avoid the hacking. What are the hacking tools are using? Already we told some guessing passwords are not possible. Then only they can try to using the tools to crack the password. So what are the types of cracking tools? First one is a password cracker. These tools are used to cracking passwords. They can use various techniques such as dictionary attack, brute force, rainbow table attack, and to crack passwords. So some guessing passwords from 1 to 10,000 times, 1 to 1 lakh times they can enter manually. And John the Ripper, a free password cracking software tool that supports various algorithms. Using these various algorithms, they can they can crack the password. And Hydra, a fast and flexible command line based network login. And Air Cracking, a tool for cracking Wi-Fi passwords. Network Scanner. These tools are used to mapping and discovering network vulnerabilities. They can scan ports, services, and protocols on a network to identify the potential vulnerabilities. Suppose an organization maintaining ORG1 Wi-Fi. So this IP address, ports, and what are the weaknesses or the ORG1 Wi-Fi, they can find with network scanner. And here some popular networks are Nmap. It is a very, very popular tool. Many of the organizations are using a network explosion and mapping tools. NICTO, a free command line vulnerability scanner that scans web services and dangerous files, outdated server software, and other problems. Explosion frameworks. These tools are used for developing and launching attacks against known vulnerabilities in a system or network. They can automate the process of launching attack by providing library of exploits and payloads. So if you know the vulnerabilities, means if you know the errors, based on errors, they can hack the network. Here some popular explosion tools are Metasploit, a network explosion and mapping tool to find out the errors and to hack. SQL Map, a tool used to detect and exploiting SQL injection vulnerabilities. Already some JavaScript are there in the website. SQL injection means they can manipulate with malware coding. Malware coding they can use. And network sniffers. These tools are used to intercept and analyzing network traffic. They can create the traffic and they can manipulate the data through the data packets and sensitive information such as password, username, and other data. And Wireshark, it is also popular tool. Wireshark is a free and open source packet analyzer that can capture and analyze network traffic in real time. TCP dump is a command line packet sniffers that can capture and display network traffic. Another is a most important malware is a type of malicious software that is designed to harm, exploit, and take unauthorized control over a computer system, network, or devices. So malware is one type of virus. It is a very, very dangerous. We can install in the system to crack or hack the system or websites in unauthorized access. Ransomware is a type of malware. It is there are so many types of malware viruses are there. In the one type, that is a ransomware. It is a one type of malware attack, and it is file systems of a target computer and then demands the ransom release, decrypt it. So PC hacking. Trojan is one type of malware attack. It is the entering into the unauthorized access into the system. Virus means we have to install virus in target system or PC manually or remotely. Remotely means using some tools. Remotely we can install. Worm is a self-replicating program that can spread through networks and the internet. Rootkit, it is also one type of malware. A rootkit is used to maintaining unauthorized access to a system. Keylogger is a type of software or hardware device that records every keystroke made by the keyboard. So keyboard monitoring. So in the suppose I targeted one person, what he is doing from the keyboard. Some he is typing any password. We can guess. And bot is a type of software program that is designed to automate tasks on a computer or network. Another is a most important, social engineering. Most of the hackers are monitoring on the social engineering tools. 70% hackers are monitoring the social engineering or social engineering websites they can monitor. And it is the human behavior, again unauthorized access to the system, and they can include phishing kits, fake login pages, other social engineering techniques. Example is that social engineering toolkit is set a network exploring a mapping tool. So any of the duplicate login pages they can create. These are the references. So today we discussed what is wireless hacking, how they can hack, types of wireless networks, what are the components are there, and the security protocols, how Wi-Fi attacks can work, and wireless hacking tools, what driving, sniffing, cracking, spoofing, exploiting vulnerabilities, accessing the network. What are the types of Wi-Fi attacks? Rogue access point, evil twin attack, Wi-Fi jamming, WPA cracking, it is a firewalls, and man in the middle attack means encrypted data can be misused. Preventing methods. How can we prevent? Means use strong encryption protocols, change admin username passwords, use MAC filtering, and implement firewalls, and keep the wireless access point. So what are the hacking tools are there? Password cracker, John the Ripper, THC Hydra, air cracking. And what are the network scanners are there? Nmap. Exploiting frameworks are Metasploit, SQL map. Network sniffers are Wireshark, TCP dump. And what are the malware functions? So malware is it is a unauthorized function, or it is a virus. So there are so many types of malwares are there. In this first one, ransomware, it is one type of malware. Trojan, virus, worm, rootkit, keyloggers, bot. These are the malware functions. And social engineering hackings are there. How they are using crack the social engineering networks means using set social engineering toolkit. They can hack the social engineering websites, login pages, or any phishing attacks can be attacked from the social engineering websites. Okay, it is about the wireless hacking. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.